In this video, I'm going to show an error that I received when I installed the Microsoft.EntityFrameworkCore.SqL NuGet package. I tried to install the latest version and I had to figure out how to get it to work because I kept getting the error. It's a quick fix. Let's walk through it together. So first I create a new project. I'm going to select ASP.NET Core Web App. Hit Next. Let's call this temp 0. We're going to just throw it away in a minute so it doesn't matter. Here I can choose a couple different versions, 3 of which are already out of support, so obviously I wouldn't choose them. This .NET Core 3.1 still has long-term support, but this one tells me it's the most current version, so I'm going to go with .NET 5.0. Remember this 5.0 number. It will help you diagnose and solve the problem we're going to face in a moment. The rest of the stuff is fine. Let's hit create. And here it is. We can right click it, click on build. It builds the project. Let's take a quick look at our dependencies. We have the .NET Core dependencies already installed because we picked that as our target framework. If we hit this IIS Express, it will launch the website. And there it is. It's a basic, almost a Hello World website. Not too fancy, but enough for our needs. We're going to click right on the project. Click on Manage NuGet Packages. Click on Browse. Make sure your package source is pointing at NuGet.org. And the one we want happens to be right here. We want Microsoft.EntityFrameworkCore.SqlServer. They have some preview versions that are probably beta versions that we don't really want to mess around with. But let's try to install the latest stable version, which is 6.0.5 at the time of the making of this video. Install, click OK, click Accept, and there is our errors. We have an error, package restore failed, rolling back package changes for temp 0. So it did not install. More importantly, we have this error, NU1202. Package Microsoft.EntityFrameworkCore.SqlServer 6.0.5 is not compatible with .NET 5.0. The .NET Core app version 5 equals v5.0. Package Microsoft.EntityFrameworkCore.SqlServer 6.0.5 supports .NET 6.0. .NET Core app version equals 6.0. So if you read this message, it pretty much tells you exactly what's going on, but it's not completely obvious to some. We installed version 5 of .NET when we loaded because that was the most current version available to us. And I do have the latest version of Visual Studios installed, and I can check that by going to Help, check for updates. And as you can see, the current version is currently installed and I don't have an option for a newer version. So I don't have access to this .NET 6.0 that this Microsoft.EntityFrameworkCore.SqlServer needs. But I know I did install 5.0, so let's go find the latest version that happens to be a 5.0 version. Let's go with 5.0.17 because that was the last version of the 5 variation or deviation. And we will see if that installs. Has a lot of packages and dependencies. Let's just click OK and click, we'll just zoom through those and click I accept. And not a problem. And that is how you solve that error. Hope this video was useful. And if it was, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and ring that notification bell. It helps with those YouTube analytics. See you in the next one.